Hey y'all. Grand Rising, peace and love. My name is Tiara Shardé, and it is time for the divine message for the collective. I hope all is well. How you doing? I'm gonna take a moment for everyone to get in the building. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That was corny, but so what? Come on in. We're gonna do things just a little differently today. We're not quite doing oracle cards today. We're doing something a little different, but I definitely think you guys are gonna like it. So stay tuned. Make sure you're clicking the link to my website. Hey, peace and love, sis. How you doing? The link to my website, tiarashardé.com, if you need to schedule a private session with me. How you doing, beautiful? I hope all is well. Make sure you go there. I do readings, counseling sessions, North Nodes, Soul Purpose reports, manifestation rituals. I teach weekly classes here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Currently, we're doing esoteric and chill, sacred sexuality. So make sure you're coming out for that. The link to my YouTube channel is there. Make sure you're subscribing. I think I'm going to do something special for my YouTube subscribers. So if you're not, make sure you do that and click on the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video. This video is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel as well. August 3rd, really announcements real quick. So August 3rd, here in the space at Bridgeport Innovation Center, we're going to do the Rhythm and Movement Workshop. That's an Afro-Caribbean, African diaspora class. It's an interactive drumming circle, so we have drums for the community, and you're going to hear about the Afro-Caribbean history as well as some of their folklore and stories, play their music and dance, sing, vibe out with us. It's just $10 for adults, $5 for youth, and free for ages 10 and below. So make sure you're coming out. Then August 5th, I have the Release Your Ex ceremony here as well at the Bridgeport Innovation Center. This is, hey, peace and love, y'all. This is for the Sacred Sexuality Workshop, and I definitely want to open it up. We've had quite a bit of students coming to these workshops. They're really healing. I've been healing, and we've been doing that together. So I'm opening that class up for anyone, even if you've missed a couple of the sacred sexuality workshops. That's okay. Make sure you come to the Release Your Ex workshop, okay? That's going to be so beneficial. We're going to have a ceremony and ritual together. There's always power in numbers and in like minds. When we link up together, just real magic happens, real beautiful things happen. So make sure you're coming out. So that was August 5th. August 10th is the retreat, also here at the Bridgeport Innovation Center. August 16th through the 18th is the retreat with High Priestess Yafa Yamima. You guys have your tickets. You ready to go? I'm so excited. I will see you guys there. That's in Atlanta, Georgia, August 16th through the 18th. If you're still wrapping up your payment, make sure you get that in ASAP, okay? We really have a beautiful, beautiful time scheduled for you guys. So make sure you're coming out, make sure you're supporting us, and all of that. So is that all the announcements? August 16th through the 18th. Manifest Your True Love event and workshop is coming up. We just have to put that on the calendar, my beautiful people. A lot is going on. We've been going on vacation and just building within the community. So just give us time. We're gonna put that on the calendar and bring that forward to you guys. Okay. I think that's all the announcements. All right, so divine message for the collective. This is going to be a bit different, like I said in the beginning. So there is actually a topic I want to discuss, and it's what many of us are dealing with, okay, right now in this time and space, and that's healing. And we're healing in so many different ways, you guys, not necessarily looking at it good or bad. It's just what is in alignment with your path at this time. So many of you, this could show up, you know what, I just need a hiatus. I need to go away for a weekend, and this is what I'm going to do, and I need to heal. Maybe I'm going to seek out this counselor. Maybe I'm going to sign up for this seminar or this retreat. Maybe you're some of the people who are going to the August 16th to the 18th retreat, or Leonie's retreat, the 10th and the 11th. You know, maybe you're someone who comes to these workshops every week. But you guys are finding your way towards healing in a path that suits you, or in a way that suits you. I hope I'm being clear. And there is a need for that. Right now, there's so much abundance around each of us. And, you know, I say this all the time, even in private sessions, even with family. But sometimes it's challenging to relate a feeling or a vision or a knowing. You know what I mean? Like, it can be a challenge at times. But there's so much abundance that's available to us. And we create blocks for ourselves. We get engaged in other people's blocks. Life happens. We had a bad day, blah, blah, blah. But I'm always reminded, like, when I'm experiencing some resistance or I'm experiencing a hard time, it's like a reminder, like, actually, I'm in control of this. So for many of you, you're realizing that you're more in control than you previously thought. Whatever that means to you, like, I feel like a group of you, this could be, you actually got burned a couple times. Hey, y'all who just joined us, you got burned a couple times. You had to go through trial and error to understand some things. All right. Others of you, I just got steered around. Wait a minute. Yeah. So be mindful. Okay, so some of you who are healing and releasing, right? Be mindful of who you release on or how you're releasing. Try not to do it in a way that is harmful for you, okay? Or other people. All right, so the divine is assisting with purging and releasing, right? Hey, y'all, how you doing? Hey, peace and love, cuz, how you doing? The divine is assisting you guys with healing and releasing and renewal. And sometimes that involves a purge. And that can come up verbally. It could come up as an action. It could come up through like self-inflicted pain too. Like maybe there's an addiction that's coming through. Overeating. Maybe it's alcoholism. Maybe it's low vibration, too much low vibrational sex, just a lot. So be mindful on how you are releasing at this time. Are you treating yourself kindly? I feel like is the question that needs to be asked here. Are you loving yourself as you're healing? Like, many things are coming up. There's stuff that you did you're not proud of. There's stuff that happened to you you're really not cool with. You know what I mean? You got your heart broken a couple times. You experienced some transitions, some deaths in your family. But how are you healing through it, though? Like, how are you coping? So right now, it's important for us to be mindful of how we are releasing and shedding and purging. There's a renewal process here, right? Many of us are caterpillars. Some of y'all are butterflies by now. Some of y'all are just getting into the caterpillar stage. But when you're emerging or as you're going through that stage, are you loving yourself? Are you being as kind and as patient with yourself as you can? What practices are you doing to make sure that you're doing that? Okay. All right. That was that felt very strong. Okay. Some of y'all are just big fucking balls of love. Excuse me. Some of y'all are big balls of love. And you've been through so much that it's hard for you to express that. Yeah, it's been such a challenge for you. You've had to get over some things. You've had to deal with some people that weren't for your good. You had to look at yourself in the mirror and kind of deal with things. I feel like now is the time for you guys to learn how to love yourself. Like, learn how to express that love. Hey, y'all who just joined in. Learn how to express it. See, like, there's it's like a heart that's in fucking is in a safe or something. Like your heart is in a safe. You've locked it away. And there's real understanding here with this message. Like, I feel you though. Like, man, like I get it. I get why you locked certain parts of yourself away, or your love away, your joy, or your sensuality. Shit, we're talking about sacred sexuality in class every week. I understand why you locked away your sensuality, your sexuality. Even the pain, I understand why you locked it away, or felt like you couldn't share it with other people or talk about it. But now, in this time and space, we're in an amazing time, you guys. Because the divine, the universe, the ancestors, spirit guides, whatever it is you believe in, yourself, believe in yourself, first off, okay? Shit. Believe in you. But you're being assisted here. I've been saying this for months. Like, I feel like shaking the phone. I've been saying this for months. I've been telling y'all. You're being divinely assisted to release and to get more in aligned on your path. And you have to work with it. You have to work with it. Try to chink out some of that armor, y'all. Like, try to, like, I don't know how you, because it's an individual thing, how it feels to you, how you're able to heal. That's something that's your own. But try to let your heart free. Like, try to let your heart free. Let it out. Let your love out. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to give. All right. I have water. Let's see. Nature has been calling us a lot. I usually go for walks, jogs. I try to work out in the backyard as often as I can. Nature's been calling us. Nature's been talking to y'all. Many of y'all have been seeing birds. That came up a couple months ago, didn't it? In one of these videos, The Divine Message for the Collective, birds came up. Red cardinals, butterflies, you guys, spiders. I know you guys don't really like bugs. I never used to like bugs, and there's still some bugs where I'm like, okay, if you don't get off me. But I'm really trying to love and respect all of nature's beings, and definitely spiders are one of them. Ladybugs, like I saw 2 ladybugs within like 3 days. So nature has something to tell you. Many of you are connected to earth in a way that's profound. Like, maybe you're an earth angel, maybe you're a healer through herbs, maybe you're just a healer and anything you touch grows. But many of you are developing or need to realize your connection to nature. Yeah, I've been connected to butterflies my whole life. I have a butterfly tatted on my neck because I'm a thug like that. Like, that's my neck tat. It's a butterfly, okay? Hey, peace and love, Zuri. How you doing? Goddess of love and light. Oh my God, thank you. I received that. Thank you. So you guys, get out in nature. Climb a tree. Hug a tree. You know, give thanks to the land. For some of you, that's like there's an activation there for you. I didn't expect to say that. All right. There's an activation there for you in nature. Were some of y'all planning a trip somewhere? Like, no, it doesn't have to be that. Like, this could literally be a trip to the park, a trip to the beach, whatever it is for you. That's that. But also for some of you, have you been planning a trip and it involves nature? That came up before. There's definitely travel involved here. Many of you have travel. I know I'll be traveling all of next month pretty much. So that's there. Okay. I was about to say that's that, but that's there. Family has been coming up. Family has been coming up since the new moon in Cancer. Was it a new moon or full moon? You guys can definitely correct me, but since that Cancer moon, things with family have definitely been coming to the forefront. And it's a good thing, however it comes out. Somebody really divine and intelligent told me that even if conversations steer more into an argument, and that's not the intent, but even if they do, just kind of trust the process as much as possible. Like many of us, we don't like to argue. I do not like to argue. I do not. It feels very uncomfortable for me. But there is a need for you guys to be authentic in who you are right now. So if a conversation does develop into an argument, it really is for healing. Especially right now more than ever. Okay? Alright. Traveling to Mansfield, Missouri, nature-based retreat. Wow. That's amazing. That's literally what that is. Okay. That's beautiful, Zuri. A nature-based retreat. Yup. Then that's one of the things I'm picking up on. You're going to have a profound trip, Zuri, is what's coming up. Is what I'm feeling. What I mean by what's coming up is by what I'm feeling, what I'm channeling, what I'm tapping into. It's going to be divine. You're really going to love it. You're going to get a lot out of it. Maybe you're the group that I felt that's going to get some sort of activation there. Yep. You're definitely going to get some sort of activation there. That was answered. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So definitely enjoy yourself. Definitely, be honest and authentic and be the loving being that you are. You're gonna get a lot. Okay. Whew. There's a need to cleanse. Thank you. There's a need to cleanse, to detox. I know for me, I just did a 3-day fast. It was a low-key fast, though. I didn't really announce it to anybody. And doing more, just getting more in alignment. And you guys will feel it, too. Like, something to tell you, like, yo, I just don't feel like drinking soda. Just let me get a water. Thank you so much for helping me through my journey. You're so very welcome. Thank you for being here and all your loving energy. I appreciate you. Detox and cleansing, you guys, that's coming up. Really healing our temple, because like many of us, we weren't taught, and that's not shout outs at our elders or anything like that. It's just, just to recognize something that occurred. But some of us weren't taught, and there's a need to reteach. There's a need to share our knowledge and what we know with others. Now, okay, they really want me to say this. So, there is a need for you to share what you know, the knowledge, the experiences, dreams, writings, poetry, songs, music, fashion, whatever it is. There's a need for you to share that with other people. You'll be very surprised, and some of you maybe not quite so surprised, on how many people are willing and able to receive what you're giving, to receive what you know. You'll be surprised, or maybe not so surprised, to see how many people value you or see you as a mentor. I've been saying this like my whole journey. Like, yes, much of my journey is sharing my life. Much of my journey is sharing these downloads that I get, these visions I get. Some of y'all gonna get this work, all right? I'm not gonna be the only one knowing this shit, okay? But others of you, it's like, you need to know, and this is what this platform, this is what my journey is also about. You need to know how divine and how great you are. You need to hear that. You need to know that shit. Like, you're not, like, you're able to give so much to this world and to others. And I need you to understand that. I need you to recognize yourself. I need you to acknowledge yourself. Many of you don't acknowledge yourself. I know sometimes I'm dealing with that. Like, I don't often acknowledge, like, damn, I actually did really good at that. Like, sometimes I just don't. I don't. And I need to. We all need to. Like, damn, you need to say to yourself, like, wow, like, I had it rough the past couple days. Like, a lot went on, but you know what? I actually kept my cool. Like, I did okay. Do that for yourself. Acknowledge yourself and all the hard work that you've done. You can do that. That's okay. All right. I feel like it's kind of wrapping up, you all. But I have something else, because like I said, I don't have oracle cards, but I have something else that might be fun. So I really want to share that with you all. Let me just see if there's something else. Don't worry about money was the first thing that came up. Be careful of your poverty mentality right now. There's something coming in. Finances. I feel like I said this last week. There's something on the horizon as far as finances. See, that's like, it's not just coming up as cash flow. It's also coming up as, I mean, that is a factor for some of you, but it's also coming up as connections, is coming up as like a networking partnership. Like, there's an increase in finance and business. There's an opportunity. There's a window opening. So like I said, even if you're not going to get paid for like a job right now, like you lost your job, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you're supposed to be in business for yourself, or maybe there's another opportunity, because that's what I'm feeling. Okay, sorry, but like, maybe it's not cash flow in your hand, money in your hand. Maybe it's a barter. Maybe you watch somebody's children and then they end up painting your house, or I don't know, whatever. With an amazing young lady who came to the workshop on Monday, she does Reiki and she wants a reading, and I want Reiki. So it's like, girl, what's your schedule? Let's link this up. So there's an opportunity here, and also with finances. So like, say out of that experience, I could give her a review. She could give me a review that can help our business. Maybe she wants to do Reiki in the space I have here, or that I work out of, that we create in. Okay? Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Maybe you could bring them to the retreat. Maybe you could bring your jewelry to the retreat that you're going to. You know? Okay, so let's get into this. So these are icebreakers. We do these in class, right? Like usually when people come in, or when we have new students come in on Monday and Tuesday when we do our classes. Hey, peace and love, sis, how you doing? We pull out these. It's a basket. There's a bunch of them. I thought it would be fun to kind of pull one of these, and you guys could either answer them now. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can answer in the comments if you want. If anything else, you can journal it. Like, maybe, or just think about it, meditate on it whenever you can. And try to come up with the answer, or try to, just see how you feel when things come up, okay? Or any thoughts or emotions that come up when we're reading these, okay? So let me censor myself. I'm trying to pick one, you guys. You. Uh-oh, there's two. Okay, so we gotta read two. Alright, here, I'm unfolding it. So the first question: where do you want to live after you retire? That's a good one. Where do you want to live after you retire? For those of you who still, work and, or even if you work for yourself, where do you want to live? The second one that got stuck with it. Hang on. I'm trying to unravel. Alright. This is interesting. What is your favorite memory from your wedding day? Whether you're married or divorced at the moment, and why is that one? Let's see what else we got. Let's see if we could. And you guys pick which one, even if you don't resonate with all of these questions, just pick which one, meditate on it, think about it. What was your favorite movie when you were a kid? For me, I really liked Home Alone, but I adored Pocahontas. A big beautiful house near a lake. That sounds amazing. I hope you receive all of that. Yeah, I really liked Pocahontas. Yeah. Where do I want to live? I want a big house, or all my loved ones can stop by and they have their own little suite, and they can stay with me, and they can eat from my garden, and I could cook for them, because I really love cooking for people. It's one of my joys. And I can actually cook a little bit too. I could throw down a little something. So I really like to share that with others. And also, I've never been married, so I don't know how to answer that question. That one's not for me. So yeah. This is good. I think this is from my sacred sexuality class. How do you feel about catcalling? Ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel about catcalling? Whether you received it or whether you were the one to do it. I expressly printed this out. Hey, peace and love, sis. How you doing? I expressly printed out this question because I felt like it belonged in my sacred sexuality workshop. Catcalling is something that is like so annoying, so disgraceful, just unnecessary. Most women, well, especially the students who come to the classes, they don't like that. It's one thing to be like, oh my gosh, you look beautiful. That's respected. I received that. Thank you, sir. It's another thing to be like, ooh, damn, ma, like, wow, like, look at that ass, like, or damn, like, I like them lips, like, where them lips, like, what you do with, like, no. That's the type of shit that we need to heal from. That's why I created these classes, Sacred Sexuality, to address shit like this. So, you love to receive it, you like to be flattered, good. Like, again, if it's high vibrational, then it's good. You know what I mean? Like, for me, for me personally, as long as it's high vibrational, I'm good. If it's disrespectful, or if I feel like offended, like wow, like you really took it over here, then no. That's actually something that hurt me, that it's a pain. And us women, it filters and shifts and lands in our womb, and then we have to heal from that shit, because it's actually traumatic. If you felt any type of way, especially as a woman, if you felt any type of way about your body through somebody else, if somebody, like a guy or a woman, whatever, regardless of preference, but for me, if a guy made me feel or said something that was like, dang, that kind of hurt me, or was traumatic for me about my body, whether he thought it was a compliment or not, I know that my womb is going to hold on to that, and now I have to heal through that. Because your womb holds the memory. It holds it. It stores it. So now I have to filter that out. I have to let her know, like, okay, that's actually something we don't want to hold on to. And it stores it so that we can transmute it into something powerful that we can use for ourselves and to heal other people. So now that I know that I can transmute it into something great, but also the fact that I have to heal from it is like, come on. Like, gee, like maybe there's a better way, sir, for you to get your compliment across other than in that way. That's what comes up for me and a couple other women that I know. And it's obviously, different for other people, so, yeah. So you guys could answer that, my YouTube fam. You can answer that in the comment section, or you could just think about it. This is another one from the Sacred Sexuality class. What was your most memorable sexual experience and why? It's important for us to know. What was your most memorable sexual experience and why? Good or bad, however you receive it, however you perceive it, however that experience was for you. All right, let's do one more. Let's do you. What's this one? Wow, I'm really picking the ones from the Sacred Sexuality class. Okay. Do you feel your first time was worth it? Yeah. What's amazing is that I picked this one in our first Sacred Sexuality workshop a few weeks ago. So I guess I can answer now. It absolutely was worth it. It was a great experience, but it also showed me that I didn't want it for myself, or that there was more that I liked, or that I wanted different things. So I feel like every experience is a benefit. Like it's worth it to go through something. You have this knowledge, this awareness of it. However, in that experience, you're also able to see how you could have it a little differently, or it could be a little better, or maybe you'll have your thoughts on it a little differently. I hope that was clear. Maybe you'll think differently about it. The whole sexual experience, not just that one act, but sex in general and what it means. For me, I knew at a young age that sex was spiritual. I knew, and I waited a long time before I lost my virginity. So for that very reason, so yes and no, the first time was worth it. That's my answer. So what about you guys? Was your first experience worth it? Okay. And you don't have to answer now, but maybe that's something for you to meditate on. Like I said, these questions, you don't have to share in the comments, but maybe, you'll think about it when you're journaling tonight, or when you're meditating tonight. Or maybe you'll ask your significant other this question. Maybe that's a great way to open up for intimacy and dialogue. So that is all, my beautiful people. That is the divine message for the collective. The Release Your Ex ceremony, again, that's here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Bridgeport Innovation Center, here in this beautiful space. All right. You see my, I'm really comfy today. I have a tank top and shorts on today. All right. I don't get dialed up until later on, until a couple hours. But, yeah, come out to the space. Like, we're right here on Connecticut Ave. If you bring a friend, so if one person brings a friend, you get $10 off. Yeah, okay. So if you want to come to the class, that's Monday, August 5th from 7 to 9, Esoteric and Chill, Sacred Sexuality, Release Your Ex ceremony. You can bring a friend. They pay the ticket price, you get $10 off. If one person brings two friends, they pay, you get in free. All right, so we're building community. The students who came to all of these classes, they're definitely going to be there. So if we can get a nice group to show up, that would be great. Because like I said, there's power in numbers. When you're doing a ceremony or a ritual, absolutely, you could do it on your own. You're powerful all by yourself. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay? But there's something about that group coming together, like minds, putting your energy together to build something. So we're going to be releasing on this day, learning why we have to release a soul tie sometimes with our exes, and doing it with love. There's a way to do it. You don't want to do it with any low vibrational energy, because then the tie is not fully severed. You didn't get all your energy back. You didn't give them their energy back, so they have an opportunity to do better. If you're not interested in your ex and doing it to do better, then this is not the class for you, because that is a requirement in this ritual, in this ceremony. You have to release your ex with love and peace. Okay? And a lot of times they come back because you did it like that. But that's not the intention. The intention is not to get anybody back. The intention is to fully heal, to fully understand what it means to have unconditional love of self and of other people. Okay, and it's so that once you release those ties, you also get more abundance, because now there's more room. There's more room for more abundance because you gave everybody else their energy back. Okay, so that is the Release Your Ex ceremony. I just wanted to announce that. We're on Eventbrite. You can also buy tickets through my website, tiarashardé.com. So make sure you're doing that. You can DM me. You can Cash App me at Tiara Shardé. Like, you can PayPal. You can show up here and pay. Some people do. I'm also on Meetup. We're on Meetup. Conscious Creators, Esoteric and Chill is what this workshop will be under. That's my baby, Esoteric and Chill. So that is it, my beautiful people. That is a divine message for the collective. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have some announcements coming up for you guys. I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous day. Peace and love.